Dun, 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 dun. Hello, entertainment daily lovers. Welcome, welcome back. So, yes, should I call this a continuation of the drama? Uh, so we were live yesterday, and I told you all that Kim Baker on her Facebook post mentioned that she is going to be addressing the madness from JD. That's what I call it. Ah, JD be acting like somebody with 5 minutes madness, posting nonsense. Anyways, so that's what Kim had wrote. And I said because of the time zone, I was live. I think about 6 p.m. or yeah, about 6 7 p.m. Mm, and that was the early hours in the United States. Okay, and I'm like, okay, Kim still has enough hours. Sorry, so let's give Kim time to um come and address what she needs to address, then we can speak on it like fully. We only came and we spoke about what JD said that he's suing Kim Baker. She's been charged with felony, threatening bloggers. And I'm like, it does make sense if you're using Kim to threaten other bloggers. I really didn't think that it was really Kim. He was when I say Kim, I mean like. I really didn't think that it was Kim, like Kim, focusing mainly on Kim, like having Kim Baker in mind. But I think JD knew that Kim was the perfect scapegoat to use to scare other people. Welcome, Entertainment Daily lovers. And if you are just joining us for the first time, you are welcome. But before we get right into this, I quickly want to clear the air about something. Okay. Um, so yesterday when we're live, I made a statement about Kim would never comment on Entertainment Daily. And someone that was here yesterday, who I think was it Katori, if I'm not mistaken, but someone that was active yesterday said they're gonna send that live stream to her, and I think the person did follow through. So the analysis you will be hearing Kim address Entertainment Daily also here on her stuff. So, but I quickly want to say this: Kim, don't always think that everybody hate you because like I've already apologized, and if people think they can, it's not about hate. Some people are just out there, and I would when I say somebody, I'll speak for myself personally. Some people are out there to give to you people. And when I mean you people, I mean those of you that joined JD's WhatsApp group, even if it's for 5 minutes, in my opinion, and I'm speaking for myself and how I feel about the situation. Just because someone apologizes doesn't mean that you should not give the person a little bit of same medicine that the person served to the other person. Because when you're wearing a shoe, you're the only person that knows where it hurts. If somebody is if somebody lose a family member, for example, people will come and tell you sorry, right? About sympathize with you and all of that, but nobody feels that pain the way you are feeling it that moment, except you have lost someone in your family also. Then you can now say I can put my shoes. So sometimes putting people in the shoes is perfect. So the water you received from Entertainment Daily was for you to feel when y'all did the ganging up against somebody else. Imagine how Cora felt when she found out that a total stranger had uh, a private investigator following her. Who wants their private life? What if there was a lot of everybody does have anyway? So what if there were things there that Cora didn't want out? And because you were still charged up then to support JD that you thought at that point was telling the truth, which I still stand by uh, my opinion that most of you that did that because JD looked like you people. So you people didn't need anything. Then those ones that looks like Cora that are doing that, they are doing that because of their wickedness and they just want to cash out, and they are that bad that they don't have conscience. So it is two different things. So people giving you Kim woto, understand where it is coming from. Hate is huge. Personally, even if I try not to, like, I don't even go there. Would I hate somebody? Forget it. Oh, I'm not losing my Holy Spirit filled self because of stuffs like that. So I just want to clear that with Kim that it's not hate. Whenever I talk about the WhatsApp women, think about what, because if Cora had unalived herself, we'll be talking about her in past tense. And all of you that were in that this thing private WhatsApp group, you know, would have just been chilling in your homes, delete your Facebook, delete your everything, pretending that, but somebody would have unalived, what's this name? Amanda Sykes. What's this American teenager that was blackmailed online and she unalived herself? What, Amanda Sykes or something like that? I don't remember her name now. I forgot her name. Many years ago, I think her video is still on YouTube. Very popular case then. It was in the United States. Case of and we've seen so many other bullies where they say put the gun to shoot yourself and unalive yourself and do things like that. So when you do something, to every action there's a reaction. So Kim, I just want to clear the air. That one, that it's not hate, but we just want you to feel what you served to Cora, the 5 minutes that you were there. Okay, because I noticed that you keep saying I was only there for a short time, and some of these other people, all of them will keep receiving their woto. And when I need to give you your credit, I always give you your credits, because you came out, you spoke, you said a whole lot. For example, one thing that I gave you your credit, your flowers for, was when you spoke about, because that's a very difficult topic to speak about in all of this drama, when you spoke about the private Facebook group that had only white people in them, and you are also a white woman. I applaud you for being bold enough to talk about that, because that's something that you wouldn't have even mentioned, but I believe you really wanted to prove a point, and you did that. So that's that for that. I'm going to pull up Kim's video, and we're going to analyze from, because I want us to hear from the horses. Welcome if you're just joining us. You are welcome. If you're kind of confused what we're discussing, we've not gone into the main gist, but because Kim addressed me also, I decided to just clear the air at the beginning of the live stream. So that is already there. And she knows that from Entertainment Day, like I always say, over here we keep it positive, we keep it 100, and we don't hate on people. We can call you out on your BS, and if you do something that we should give you your flowers for, we're still gonna say it. We just say it as it is. Um, so the water, and I've already passed. Really, for me, I've already passed that. The water I wanted to give you, I've already given, and I believe you have felt it, because there are statements you've made that, because a lot of people gave you water. People kept saying forgive, forgive, and I was like, it's not even in all of our place to forgive. It's in the place of Cora and the family to forgive Kim and the rest of the WhatsApp women. But that doesn't mean that as a human that is in this planet and that knows right from wrong, we should not call them out on their BS for joining it. Because I feel like as an adult, there's just certain things you shouldn't do. If you're just coming in, you are welcome. Please like the live stream, and this is like a continuation. JD came out with his drama, as we know, the one that is always plotting, manipulating, and doing the most, you know, recruited all these women and put them in a hot mess where now they have to defend themselves and they have to go to court and so many things happening. JD came out and lied that he is suing Kim. Kim is charged with felonies. Yo, we're 11 persons. We have 4 thumbs up. I can't believe my eyes. I can't believe what I'm seeing. Have you liked the live stream? Let me know. If you're not feeling the analysis, don't bother giving a thumbs up, because we're keeping it 100 here. And comment, let me know your opinion. I believe you must have seen the video we did yesterday, what we were discussing. So I'm not going to go back, but I'm just going to highlight before we get in, for the benefit of those that were not there with us yesterday and didn't get to watch. So that's what I'm going to do before I pull up Kim Baker's live stream. We're going to analyze with that. When we're doing such analysis, I love to play and pause, and we do proper reaction, reacting to that. Did I check sound? I don't remember. I don't remember checking sound. So let me quickly check the sound before we get right in. Because I started by addressing Kim first of all, before we will get in. Okay, so sound is good. Okay. So up next, I will share to the community so our people will know that we are here. Um, Giving the live stream a thumbs up actually tells YouTube that something good is going on over here and people are interested and they should push it, out to more people. But before we get to hear what Kim has to say about JD coming out lying through his teeth as usual, let me quickly share my stream to my community tab and we will get into the conversation. Oh no, yo, I don't want copyright for music. Okay, so let me just share. Bear with me, bear with me. Uh, so let's say Kim versus JD. Mm-hmm. Okay. So okay, so share is done. Welcome everyone. Thank you for joining us today. This is my evening. For most of you, it's morning, if I'm not mistaken. Some is afternoon and whatnot. From anywhere you're joining me, you are welcome and thank you so very much for joining. This is Entertainment Daily. Okay, and over here we cover celebrity gist, content creators, trending news, and every juicy stuff. And we also cover gist that are not so, we also carry some kind of news that will bust your ears. So yes, today we're addressing JD that will never rest, looking for people that he's going to sue up and down, and his lies, the debunking of some of his lies. Okay, so let's go over to Kim Baker's YouTube and let's get into this analysis. If you're watching the replay, don't forget to give the live stream a thumbs up, like the live stream, that helps. Thank you. God bless you, my queens and my kings. Okay, so Kim's live stream is 38 minutes 30 seconds. We can do this. We can do this. Let's go. I don't know, Kim, you didn't turn on monetization for this your video. I don't see any. You forgot, I guess. You should go back and turn on your monetization. If you're here and you watch Kim, I notice I don't see this one. Okay, so let me put volume. Better. Let's start. I don't want to miss anything, so we're starting from the beginning of Kim's live stream, okay? So you can see, let me see how long it takes her to set up, because with live stream, you have to, prepare yourself, set up, check your sound and everything. So yeah, live stream is not like a video where you just start and everything is okay.
Most people can't get in here until a minute is rising. Hello. I see there's somebody in here. Can you hear me better now? Hi, standing firm.
Let me know if you can hear me, please. If you're here and you can hear, please let me know. Because I want us to listen to what Kim has to say. I don't want to just come and tell you what Kim said.
Is it better? Hello, Holy Mary. Hello, Georgina. Guys, can you hear me better on this live? Okay, good. I know the screen. Look, I've been laying around all damn day. My hair's up in a ponytail. I have no makeup on. I'm just trying to rest my back today.
That's the life of a content creator sometimes.
Hello, Mary.
You just have to put out the content, and you might not be looking the part, so you don't want to show your face.
Guys, I watched the show called In the Fire on Netflix that just came out. You gotta go watch it. Oh.
Okay, so y'all, if you're just coming in, like, is she not supposed to be addressing the situation with Kim? If you've been watching Kim, you know that Kim will do her coffee time and whatnot. So this is something she does with her audience a lot. So please bear with us. The beginning, she's going to talk a little bit before she gets into the nitty gritty. Okay, so yeah, that's normal. Every content creator presents their content in a different way. So and also being a fellow content creator, I can't skip. I've watched all the live stream because I wanted to see if she would address some things so we can actually see where Mr. Liar is coming from. So I watched everything to know if it's worthy of bringing it here for y'all. for all my kings and queens. Yo, Joanne in the building. Good morning, Queen. Good morning to you, my Queen. Thank you so very much for joining. Good morning. Good morning. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing great. So let's follow as we go. And you know how we do it over here, proper reacting, so nobody gets to say anything to YouTube. And even if they do, you can flag because we'll do the proper way that you react to somebody else's content.
You gotta go watch it. Oh my God. This woman gave her baby up for adoption when she was 16, and then the girl foster parents had her and she went missing at 14. If you have Netflix, go watch it. That is a really good movie. Katori told me about it. Thank you, Katori. That was an awesome show. And it gave me something to watch today.
Okay, so we're waiting for Kim to
really
get ready. And
oh, I was fine before. Okay, Barbara. So, guys, I was just saying, let me just say, I'm going to address the post that this complete, utter fool posted that I was made aware of yesterday. I don't go to anybody's pages. I just go do my morning coffee time here and there. And if you notice, I haven't even been doing that lately. I'm just so completely over this drama, really. And, I have my back surgery coming up, and I'm trying to just focus on my health right now so that I could.
You know what? When I hear of some of the things that these women that have been in this WhatsApp group say, the ones that are present now and the ones that we refer to them as X, right? The X WhatsApp, like somebody like him will say X WhatsApp group member. It just baffles me, man. As humans, we all have full plates. We have things we're going, your immediate family, your extended family, your work. In fact, this world is difficult enough. So it really boggles my mind. How did Kim and the rest of them got themselves so entangled in JD's situation, and knowing JD to be the drama king that he is? JD will not stop, and this continues. And every time he comes out with his silly behavior, somehow, directly or indirectly, it's going to affect those of them that have been in that WhatsApp group, in this his group of plotting. Yeah, Kim spoke about her child briefly. She spoke about her back pain. She's mentioned a lot of stuff. Like, how did you people get yourself with all your own problem? And each and every one of us, okay, I'm not exempting anybody. I'm saying all of us have our own issues, right? We have like things that are happening in our life, things we have to do, how many hours you go to work, and then you take care of your kids, then everything else in between you have to do, and then extended family, and this one calling you, the other one calling you, and this one happened, and then events you have to so many things, man. Everybody's plate is full. So how do you even go and carry another person's wahala, another person's trouble, and carry it on your head like you're hawking bread and gala on the road? That now that you finally realized yourself, you're trying to rest. Look at Kim now saying her morning coffee. And I believe that's what let me not say I believe that I want to believe that that's what she created her uh pages for, or that's the reason why Kim decided to be a content creator, which is to do morning coffee, have a chit chat. And that helps a lot, because people are going through a lot of stress. Look, some people just come online to just relax. And you see them consuming content, and some people just tell you, I love you where you're present. I love coming to your live stream. I love watching your videos. It just helped me to chill. Some people tell you, I'm just coming back from work and I'm cooking and I'm cleaning, I'm doing this, and I'm just listening to your content. So people try to create content or consume content. So how Kim, man? I feel sorry for you people, man. But I know you people will learn. Next time you will not carry somebody else's problem on your head like gala. Seriously, you won't do it. Because that's all the time now that you would have used to do your morning coffee, gist with your people, and just have a positive stuff. JD came out and started his brouhaha
on my health right now, so that I could be the best version of myself.
And you know why I post when Kim is talking about health there? I remember when Miriam Awolowo, that Olokosojuju on Facebook, when she talked about how she was in deep, she was doing this, she was doing that for JD up until her mental health was affected. How are you getting? Am I the only one? How do you get yourself so deep into somebody else's situation that your mental health is now affected? And wisdom is profitable. Let's continue.
Self for my daughter, but clearly, and it's been clear that I have been harassed. My family's been harassed. My friends have been harassed. Everybody's been harassed for a very, very long time on social media. Okay.
Oh,
and for what? For what? Because I spoke to somebody for a matter of a month and a half.
Kim, don't say because I spoke to somebody for a month. You're trying, because when you say it that way, it's now sounding as if you're trying to play down on what you did. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it, because every action, okay, there is a reaction, right? What most of you that joined that WhatsApp group failed to understand. This is me just trying to explain and try to get Kim and every other person that will go through what Kim is going through now. I mean, every other person, I mean, them that are supporting JD or were supporting JD. People continue to drag you. People will drag in, and there are people that you don't tell people how to fight. You don't hit someone and say, "Oh, I hit you, but I did hit you very hard," and you punched me, or you took a big stick and broke my head. No, you don't tell people how to fight. Okay, you fight the way you want to fight. The next person will retaliate the way they want to. So when you people, one thing I noticed with you people that join this WhatsApp group is the fact that y'all think that, oh, it's not a big deal. We did this, is not a big deal, and people just going to come, they're going to cut me out, they're going to this, they're going to that, and after a while it's going to die down. What most of you fail to understand is the fact that some people will fight dirty, and that's where people started dragging. And I don't like the idea that people are bringing in people's children, people's husbands, people's wives, people's family members. I just feel like if somebody is not involved in something, don't involve the person. Okay, if somebody decides to be a content creator, one person decided to join the WhatsApp group, right? Not their whole family. So if their family is not involved, don't bring their family involved. If their family has never come out to support their BS, don't bring their family into it. But can you tell people what to do? You can tell everybody what to do, or what type of content they're going to create, or how they're going to react to people's stuff. So I want you people to understand, the ex-members of that WhatsApp group and the present members, to understand that when people start dragging you people this way and dragging in your family member, it is not cool at all. But just understand that some people are that messy. That's just what it is. And they're going to do it the way they deem fit. But understand that your action also contributed to that reaction of now your family members and every other thing being dragged. But my opinion personally, don't involve people's family members if you're fighting with someone and it's just between the both of you. Just leave it that way. But what can we say now? Let's proceed.
Spoke to somebody for a matter of a month and a half, and then realized that this person did nothing but lie. And then I had to take a step back and evaluate myself as why in the world did I just believe this person? Okay. And I showed proof of everything. And that was over a year and a half ago. But for some reason, my name just can't keep off of these dirty mouths of theirs.
Kim, a murderer is a murderer. Every time they talk about murder cases and whatnot, they will always reference those people. Let's take, for instance, Ted Bundy did what he did. How many decades now? John Wayne Gacy. How many decades now? But in lecture halls, when we talk about murderers in the United States, the Hillside Strangler, what are their names? Nick Philpott, British Darkest Taboo. I can just go on and on and on. When you talk about these things, you must mention these people's names. You will have to. So that's the same thing that applies to y'all that were in that WhatsApp group. Even if you were there for 5 minutes, you know, even if you were there for 5 minutes, one thing I want you personally, Kim, to understand, you keep saying that you were there for a month or a month and a half. That's why on this particular live stream, I'm mostly saying, even if you were there, if you notice, I've said the word 5 minutes for a long time, and there's a reason why. Because Kim, you want to make it look like, and I just want Kim to understand, why it is what it is. You came in, you didn't stay for long, but you made it to the top of the list. It is not easy. You came in, if we're working with what you said I was there for a month and a half, then I discovered he's a liar. You came in with a private investigator. You came in spending, in your own words, almost $10,000 for a total damn stranger that you did not. And man, okay, you coming in, if you had said, let me spend this money in the beginning to investigate the both of them just a little bit, you would have discovered that JD was a liar. You wouldn't have entangled yourself with him, and you wouldn't have been involved in this entanglement. So you have to realize that what you did is very deep. Even though you've been forgiven and people are now supporting you and everything, it doesn't mean that people forget. And know that whenever this story is being told, your name will be mentioned, because you are the one that brought in the private eye to investigate Cora, and some other things that you have revealed by yourself. So don't be shocked that you have left over a year, but your name is still being mentioned. Your name is being mentioned because you are involved, and you will everly be involved in this story. And with the way, with what we know about JD and his mindset and how delusional that one is, he's not going to stop. So this is going to be something that people will continuously talk about. And whenever they talk about JD, they will talk about the people he recruited, and that's where your name will come up. So you have to understand it, that if you're thinking that after the apology and everything, people will just leave you alone. No, JD continues. And he had a reason why he recruited you people. If you had done it the right way from the beginning, instead of investigating Cora alone in the beginning, you should have investigated the both of them. And trust me, in less than 2 weeks, if that your private eye was very good, he or she would have found out debts on, JD to present to you. And that would have prevented you from joining the WhatsApp group for that 1.5 months. And all of this would have been history. Joanne said, plain and straight, they should not have been involved. So it was too deep. Exactly. You nailed it with this comment. People, we all saw it. We all saw it. We all saw the post from the beginning when JD came out and said, I am divorcing my this thing, my wife, Cora. From that very first post he posted in his story on Instagram, we saw it. Everybody saw it. Then he continued on his parade of defaming, tarnishing her image, destroying her, making her look like a bad man, a crazy woman, somebody on drugs, somebody. There's nothing he didn't say. We all saw it from the beginning. We all saw it. But we did not cross that line, because you're not going to be crossing into people's private matter. How did it not occur to you people that you people crossed the line? And when you've crossed that line, it's hard to come back. Even if when you come back, when the story is being told, you will always be mentioned. Welcome, welcome. If you are just coming in, welcome. We're analyzing. Kim responded to what JD said, and that's what we are doing today. Welcome, welcome, Queen J Love. Welcome. Greetings to you too. The Greetings Entertainment Daily in the chat. Greetings to you, Queen. Welcome. Thank you so very much for joining. How are you doing today? Thank you for joining. Nelly, good morning to you, Queen. Thank you so much for joining, Queen. How are you doing today? How are you? John said, they were all dancing to JD's music. And he just has a way of manipulating certain set of people. If you know, you know. So that one is we all know, done and dusted. Like, he has his way, like he just says these things and they buy it. But I just, from what Kim is saying, I want Kim to understand that it's not about the time you spent there, it's about the action, it's about what you did. Imagine, before you were added to the WhatsApp group, there were people in there already. None of them had private eyes, but you came in saying you've already gotten a private. So it means you were really gingered. As a Nigerian, that's how we say you're gingered. You were motivated. You were in a high spirit to come out and deal with this bloody Samaritan in your mind. Bloody Samaritan, Korobidi, how dare you? Bokla, come on, get out of here. In your mind, that's the vibe you came in with. You were going to deal with that woman. How dare she try your brother? You didn't know your brother was the one lying. You came in with private eye, spent $10,000 that you would have used to do something good for yourself, or even help somebody out on the streets, and they will pray for you and bless you, and good words and a lot of good things will be happening in your life. So you went in deep. You went in deep. First of all, it was a private, that was two people that were married. It's a private matter, it's a family matter. Nancy even said it from the beginning. Please, you people, respect our privacy. We're trying to settle this. JD keeps screaming like in fact, Nelly said the PI also that was later. Yes, the PI did investigate JD, but that was when Kim noticed that she was not finding anything. So it was later. But my point is, if you were coming in as a neutral person, standing on a neutral ground, you would not tell the private eye to investigate one person first. And when I mean, she said they found things, but it was not like things that was, something that they could use. It was just normal cockroach that everybody have in their cupboard. That was just what they found, according to Kim. So it shows that coming in, you had already chosen a side. You picked, because you should have known that these are two strangers you don't know. So there's no need believing anybody's story. He has said what he has said. You want to go into people's private matter and start having direct contact with someone. Investigate the both of them at once. As you're getting the PI, you're handing over both of their informations and everything to the person and say, I want to know A to Z about these two people. Then you would have known who was manipulating, and she wouldn't have even joined the WhatsApp group. But because she started by investigating Cora alone, she joined JD and started listening to JD before she later on now found out that he was a liar. So my point is, if she had done it the right way, she wouldn't have even been in this mess now that he would be screaming her name. Because from the beginning, she would have known that he's a liar. She would have avoided him like a plague. Was going to JD, and he didn't find anything on KO, but they did on Mr. That one is always full of he's full of things. Karin Della Rocca. Yo, welcome, Queen. Thank you so very much for joining us today. Thank you, Queen. How are you doing, Karin? Say hi, Cora. The Europe law, missing you. Yo is very busy, like busy, busy, busy. Yo will not be back for a while, but when she's back, y'all don't worry, okay? Don't worry. It's going to be hot, hot. She's going to be back very soon, but for now, her hands is full. There's no time. Like, she can't. She really wants to, but she can't be on. And so, Liz, I was just listening to you. I didn't comment because I was too lazy for a actual discussion. I just commented on pages where okay, I just give my opinion, but otherwise, I love it with you entertainment, okay, and Oyoyo's chat. Thank you so very much. God bless you, Queen. God bless you. Thank you. So let's continue. And if you're just joining us for the first time and you're wondering why are we listening to her and pausing, I can't play Kim's video straight up without reacting. That won't be a reaction because then my content and Kim's content will be exactly the same and it will be flagged. Okay, so that's why I'm pausing, I'm playing, and I'm reacting. So this is a proper like reacting to the content. You have to make changes to the content that you are using. So it's not exactly the same. For those that are not content creators and does not understand why when we're playing someone's video, we don't just let you listen to everything. Hmm. Okay. So Missy the Yo-Yo Lisa, and thanks for coming me back. Thank you for coming back. Thank you. Okay, so let's continue with Kim.
Um, I do not have any felony charges being pressed against me. That's an absolute lie. People are saying, that he's just using me to deflect. Oh, I absolutely believe that. And I also absolutely believe that he's got a little bird chirping in his ear telling him lies. And I know what it's all based on. I can't really talk about a lot of stuff right now. I am going to court at the end of the month. There are things happening before that, um, and have been happening. And I assure you, when all is said and done, I'll be the one that will walk away with my head held high, because I have not said or done anything that constitutes me having felony charges. Potentially, I noticed, I guess he first said that I had several felonies against me, and then it changed into possibly or whatever. And I'm like, what was the point of even wasting your time making that post? You know what I mean? It's ridiculous. But with that being said, guys, I have my GoFundMe.
And it also baffles me how these people from the beginning did not realize that they didn't even like themselves. They were all just there for one common reason, to hate on a total stranger that they didn't know. Because if you notice, since they started falling out, and since the true color of this man started showing, Mr. Korobidi, one thing you will notice is that the women, they turn against each other, and when they see an opportunity to throw someone under the bus, they will gladly do it. You hear Kim saying she thinks there's something more, about this his post. And you will notice when Miriam will talk, like they all talk in this way of, I know that somebody is, telling you something, somebody is pushing you to. It really, when the Bible said, "Surely they shall gather, but if their gathering is not of the Lord, they shall scatter." It's just what it is. Every evil gathering, it won't stand.
Pages on Facebook and my buy me a coffee link. If you are able to support me, I beg all of you, even if it's just a couple dollars, please, please. I have lawyer fees that are going to be racking up. I'm only working very short periods, like a couple hours a day, because it's all I can handle right now. And I'm going to be off work for some time once I have my surgery on the 4th. So, um, yeah, I mean, they can call me Kim Bega at this point. Yeah, yeah, because I want justice. I want there to be justice. Enough's enough.
Now, this is another thing that I don't like about these people. And when I mean these people, I'm talking about these WhatsApp women and the ex WhatsApp women. I'll tell you why. When Cora, for example, and other people that comes out to ask for help, there is evidence. But in the case of Kim and like JD came out lied that he's suing Kim. He's not suing Kim, and we know that. And we keep seeing these you people's buy me a coffee, support me, support me, support me between Crystal and Kim. Why are we not seeing any court document to show that you people are really in court? So what is this support for? What legal fee are you people paying? That you people need somebody to support. I'm not saying people should not support. Okay, support, go ahead, support them. But I'm just saying, if you people be asking for funds for help, shouldn't you just prove that there's really a court case? It's been, I'm suing this, I'm suing that, and the other one went to court, and the other, but we've not seen any public record that shows that you people have a court case. Anyways, that's me thinking out loud. But it is what it is. Go support them.
Justice. I want there to be justice. Enough's enough of this crap. I can't. Exactly. You got to win and walk away. Now you can get him. Well, exactly. I mean, it's such a lie, Vittoria. It's such a lie. He's lying, and I know what he's basing it off of. That's what's funny. So, um, as you know, there is a person that has been bullying me.
Guys, I should be glad that he's calling her out. The thing is, he's not. If he actually, sued her, then I think Kim would be happy because she will have her things to present. But he's lying, so it's just like bringing her out again, and he's not even suing. He just came and lied, and I think that's what is really making Kim angry. Where Kim is saying, "Just leave me alone. I've been out for over a year, and what is this that you keep bringing up my name? If you want to sue me already, so I can take the evidences I have to court to go defend myself." So JD knows what he's doing. He knows what to do to just remove attention from where he is to smuggle other people into his,
for a very, very
you
long
know.
time, and my family. They've put in um, posts such as my sister's name saying it's my lesbian lover, that we lick each other's panties.
Can
I
you
have
imagine?
screenshots of that. Um, Putting pictures of my dead sister, my dead brother, my son, my daughter-in-law, my grandchildren, posting pictures of my house, my vehicle, putting my phone number on their page. I have all the evidence, and I do have a meeting on the day before court, and I am having to travel to go to court, and there are no felony charges being pressed against me. I did get a traffic summary from a trooper that I am working with. It is a traffic summary, a Class S traffic summary to go to court so that I can present my evidence. That's it. It's not a felony. It's nothing else. I assure you, this is all a bunch of lies. So please.
You see what I'm saying? Kim, I hope you realize where you messed up. Now you're talking about you have to travel to go to court. You have to this. All of this is gonna cost you money if truly there's a court. All of this is gonna cost you. All of this is going to. For what reason? You should have investigated this man from the beginning when you picked this in private eye. You should have investigated the both of them since you wanted to jump into other people's private matter. Look where it has landed you. And you don't even know how many more things will come out where your name will be put in as, oh, eyewitness, leg witness, neck witness, this one. And that's how you'll be moving up and down, instead of you time that you will stay used to stay home and take care of your family and be happy and do your coffee time, and you will use it to be traveling to go and answer to judges in different courts in different states. What is all this? Can people just be careful enough to know when to back off other people's private business? Listen.
I mean, I know none of you believe it anyway, but whatever. It's just ridiculous. And it's funny that these people that claim that they're being bullied and everything else, that they're the ones that cannot stop going on their pages, leaving horrific comments, calling people the C word, um, telling them to lick blood clots off their mother, the stuff they say.
Some people
But they say that they're not bullying. Look up the definition. Oh my God, it's ridiculous. Anyway, it's crazy. Has anyone ever seen the page called Candy Cane? It was terrific, but the whole page is, yes, Sheeny Girl. Yes, I actually have been working with the state troopers on this. Yes, there was a page, and I was blamed for being that page because, see, I get blamed for being any kind of page that comes up. I get blamed for it, and then I get phone calls, okay, from the state troopers, and I assure you, they know who the person is. They've spoken to the person.
Let me get something to eat.
And that was dealt with. But once again, a false report was made that it was me. You can't keep filing false reports. That is a felony. And the more false reports you rack up, the worse it's just going to make you look. Plain and simple. Speaking the truth is one thing, or speaking your opinion is one thing. The thing is on social media, you can say and do whatever the hell you want. But off of social media, when you do things off of social media, stalking and harassing and everything else, that falls in a whole nother category. A whole nother category. I believe when you walk away, you'll be in the one shutting him down, and I do feel that. PRRJ and Cardomo. I don't even know what language that is. That page had great facts. Yeah, it sure did, Sheeny girl.
See, what did
I don't. A camera, Kimmy? No, I'm not putting
Welcome if you're
myself on
just
my
joining
camera. I
us,
don't feel
please.
like it today.
Welcome if you're just joining us. This is a continuation. If you were with us yesterday, if you were not, then a quick highlight. JD saying he's suing Kim. This is Kim responding back to JD. So let's continue. Joanne said, okay, the drama keeps unfolding before our eyes, all because they stick their nose where it didn't belong. Absolutely.
Came on
Absolutely.
here just to clarify.
And they are learning the hard way. You're going to learn.
I just want to make it very clear. I have not, nor is anybody pressing felony charges on me. It's all a lie. It's a lie.
So you see?
It's a lie.
And concerning this, their situation, if they are pressing felony, I think it should be JD, who the king of the gang. If they've not pressed felony charges against JD, why would they be pressing it against these women? Well, anyway, these people on Asabi too, personally they know. Let's continue.
Just ridiculous. The whole thing's ridiculous. Anybody that follows me knows for months now, months. I haven't been talking about anything but my crime shows. I come on, talk about,
And
my
crime
dogs,
shows are
myself,
interesting. That's something interesting.
stuff like that.
Yeah.
So,
Kim, you have interesting content to create, and you went and involved yourself with this Mbokoro Madu JD.
First and foremost, lying and blaming me for being a whole bunch of pages. I put my picture on my page. I literally go live and talk on my page. Why do they have to blame me for having all these fake pages? I don't have fake pages. I have told the police, come get my phone. They can look through my whole entire phone. I don't delete anything. Plus, it doesn't matter if you delete things. They can recover anything you delete, honey. They sure can. So,
you see this fake page? Welcome, Island Diva. Welcome, Queen. Thank you so very much for joining us today. How are you doing? And welcome to everyone that is just joining. If you want me to welcome you with your name, you have to comment, say hello at least, so I know who you are. But I know most of my people are silent watchers. You just like to sit in the background and listen. You are welcome. Welcome, my king and queens. Thank you so much for joining. My voice is sounding weird. I'm snacking because this is a very long video. So yeah, we're multitasking. We're walking and eating. So welcome everyone, and thank you for joining today. And like I was saying, when they talk about this multiple pages thing, isn't this karma? Let's look at it this way. When they were all together in that WhatsApp group, when they were all still loving on each other, enjoying the negativity that they were pushing to Cora's side and all of Cora's supporters and whatnot, when they were still, in La La Land, everything was cool between all of them. They were all pretending to be nice people among themselves because they had a common enemy that they wanted to make sure that she evaporates from this planet. They must have been discussing these multiple pages that they will use to troll Kale. If Kale gets endorsement or somebody gives her something for a review, so any company that's work with anybody at all as an influencer, with their multiple pages, instead of having 10 people that goes to this website to put bad review or say bad thing about the person that they want to work with, which is Cora, they all one each of them will now have like five pages or 4, 3, 2, 7, 10. One person can even have 10 fake pages. So by the time they all come together, 5 persons, each of those 5 persons have extra fake pages. By the time they put all of those together and take it to carry out that evil plan against Korah, it will be massive and they will achieve their goal of making sure that that brand doesn't work with her. So this is something they constantly discussed when they were all together. That's why now that most of them are now falling out, some have left the group and they are fighting among themselves. The one thing that they always accuse each other of is that they have multiple fake pages. But all of them are they dying together now. Una don't discuss them. When una they dying together, you people discussed it. So that's where this is coming from. Nobody should act that they are shocked. When I mean nobody, I mean them, the ex-members and the present ones. Don't act shocked, you know. I like if I said, what happened to remotely testifying? The end going to make you physically trapped. If you can't afford it. It ain't suing nobody. What can I say now? Oh, I thought these people. This is the problem where you will not come and say one thing. Another person that also lives maybe in the United States and also understands this thing will not come and tell us another thing. Kim, come and ask how. They're asking you what happened to remote to testify from where you are. Because yeah, we've seen people testify via screen. So let's know. You can testify from there. Let us know. Let us know. Let us know. Um, so all of them that no fake pages, how they go to them pages when the same time they block each other. Yo, seriously.
I'm sure, let's see, I've got 8 likes and 36 people in here watching me. So God only knows who's in here watching and listening. I do thank all the people that are haters that have actually gone to my Kim Baker page and my Kimmy Kim page and have laughed at my post with my GoFundMe and my coffee link because you let me see that you were a hater and I got to block you instead of allowing you to even
I
take
don't
up
think
part of
anybody
the
is going to
space that
laugh
I'm
at your
in.
GoFundMe.
Okay. If you don't like me, just walk away. Walk away. You guys have been fed lies for so long. It's crazy. I have evidence. I have a lot of evidence. And I will just put that out there. Anything anybody wants to try to accuse me of, I have evidence to back up otherwise. So that's basically what I wanted to come on here and say. There are no felony charges on me. Nobody's coming after me for felony charges. It is not a felony to go on Facebook and talk. Believe me, I've talked to the DA and everything else, guys. I've been talking to people. It is your constitutional right to go on social media and say whatever you want. There's been a couple times that I said things that were wrong
Not
and I
whatever you want.
retracted
It's not
and
your
I said
constitution.
they
I
were
don't believe that, Kim. It can be your constitutional right to go and say whatever you want. Because sometimes when you decide to say whatever you want, you might be saying something that is not true, and somebody is going to sue you.
wrong and I deleted the post because I had it wrong. It's no different than anybody that analyzes, anybody that blogs, news stations. Nobody gets the facts 100% sometimes. It's whether you retract it and you say, I got that wrong. Okay? It is your constitutional right in the United States of America to speak your opinions, plain and simple. However, it is not your constitutional right to file false reports on people over and over and over and over and over and stalk
So
them off of
who is
social media.
filing false
There's
reports?
a huge difference.
Kim, who is filing false reports? Did JD file anything or not?
Secondly, to the person that made the lie post yesterday, I don't know what you thought that was going to get you, but it just made you look even worse. So good luck with that, bud. Good luck with that. Kim, they're only looking for content. I wish you all the success from Trinidad. Thank you, Lynette. There's no felony charge, people. There is none. He lied again. That's all I could do. And people, yeah, it's all lies. Social media is a public platform. Exactly, Shinny. Yes, we do believe you have lots and lots of evidence. Oh, believe me, I do. Believe me, Gloria. Believe me. And it's all coming out. Because I'm telling you what, guys, I've had enough. I've had enough. I tried to just walk away, but people.
When people are hailing Kim, when Kim said she has a lot of evidence, I hope that in those evidence she has, they did not discuss that they want to unalive KO, for example. And then Kim and the rest of them will be there saying, yes, let's do it. It's too much for her. Because if you're supporting something like that, when you present that evidence, it's going to work against you too.
Will not allow me to. They keep dragging me in their BS and their drama. So, yes, I have obtained a lawyer. Yes, I am going to continue to handle this situation. Don't he have court coming? Yeah, at the end of the month, I think the 20-something. Actually, the 26th, I think, and I go to court 29th. So we shall see. But once again, do I have a court date? Yes, I do. On October 29th, and it's for a Class S, look it up, summary traffic, a traffic summary. Okay, that's what it is. It's not a felony charge or anything else. I am going to present my evidence. It's a traffic summary that was based off of false reports, and I was given a courtesy call to tell me about it and let me know that I was being sent it. I filed not guilty, which is what I had discussed with them. And now it gives me the opportunity to go into court and show all of my evidence. And that's exactly what I plan to do. And thankfully, I have a whole lot of witnesses that are going to be traveling from very far away, actually. I have a lot of people that are backing me up. So, and they're coming with evidence. So, I haven't been.
You be very careful when you're saying you have a lot of people backing you up. People are traveling from far away. You never know. People might be telling you they're supporting you until when they see that the going is tough, then you don't get to see them anymore. So just rely on what you have before, making comments, statements like that. Just saying. Julie Stitch, you're welcome, Queen. Thank you so very much for joining us today. How are you doing, Queen? Welcome. Thank you so much for joining. Island Diva said, the judge is not going to make you travel if finance is a problem. They will have you testify remotely, or if you are a witness, they pay for you to travel. JD is not suing anybody. He don't have money. Oh boy.
The day before, and hopefully I get a lot of things handled in that situation. Other than that, I'm not saying anymore. I'm not mentioning names. This person already went on and did a live to try to stir up the drama, which it worked. Because clearly he went and posted a bunch of lies, and clearly those two are still talking. It's just crazy. Why in the world would somebody like him go after me, who hasn't even spoken his name in 6 months, and not go after somebody that did horrific things to his children? I mean, that's just crazy. Crazy. Anyway, guys, listen, once again, if you're able to donate, please donate, help support me in this fight, because I'm not walking away now. I tried to walk away, and this is ridiculous. They just won't stop. So the only way to handle this is to go to court, and that's what I intend to do. So if you're able to donate, $1, $2, $5, $10 or more, every dime is going towards that. And I will post receipts of my attorney fees, believe me. I know, Candace, it's so sad. It's just old. It's just old. I'm so tired. Listen, I've been really just trying to focus on my health. You notice I haven't even been going out and doing my morning coffee times,
Oh boy.
My neuropathy.
When she talks about those two are still talking, could it be who we are thinking? If it's that one, of course, I believe they are still talking because the both of them, their minds are as twisted as what I don't know, JD and that lady.
And we have an Quintus syndrome has worsened. My symptoms, like literally, it's hard to sit, it's hard to lay, it's hard to stand, it's hard to walk. It is very difficult to do anything at this point. So it's all I have to get up in the morning and get out the door for a couple hours and get home. And then I am down for the count for the day. I mean, that's where I'm at right now. So I've just been focusing on me. I was really upset last night. I was crying last night, okay? It was more.
So, Kim, you knew that you had all these issues, even if it's not, or it wasn't as bad as what you're explaining now. I really would know what motivated you to even start this in the beginning. What?
Out of anger, I don't know how many people get really, really pissed off and cry, but that's where I was at last night. And thanks to my good friend Karen Rowles, I called her up and she calmed me down. She just always seems to be able to do that, and I thank her for that. Because I was just like, I was in complete utter shock when I got a phone call saying, "Did you see his post?" And I said, "Why would I see his post? I don't go to his page. I don't go to anybody's page." And then I look on my messenger and I've got message after message after message from people, and I'm like, oh, why? What is the point to keep dragging me? You know, like all these people, just like Tasmanian Devil. I'm sure she's in here watching me. She made a post. I told you guys the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania was after her. I told you this a long time ago. And you know what? Patty Obitz, I'm going to give her credit right now. She always writes novels and shit about me, right? But God bless her, because she went into that Tasmanian Devil's comments and said, well, he's not telling the truth because he did not press felony charges against me. Yes, there's a court case coming up at the end of the month, but it's not with him. It's with somebody else. And it's not felony charges. So don't believe the BS, guys. I can't say too much because I want to go to court and I want to get this taken care of once and for all. His bestie is encouraging him. Oh, absolutely, Gloria. I do believe that. I do believe that. I know, Georgina. He mad crazy. He mad crazy. Isn't it funny that somebody said he hadn't posted since like the beginning of September or something, and I was actually like, oh, good for him. Maybe he's wisened up and he just realizes that this is just all ridiculous and he needs to grow the F up. And then I find out about this post. So I went to his page and I read the comments. I was reading the comments and I'm thinking to myself, boy, these people, he really, really does know how to get people going, doesn't he?
If you're just coming, you are welcome. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining us. This is Kim debunking what JD posted, talking about suing her.
And I assure you that it was somebody else that enticed him to do that. I know it because this person has a hard on for me, plain and simple, and has for a very long time.
You're very correct, Joe. And Kim should have just minded her business from day
like,
one.
Anybody
man.
that's still in this drama, like, don't waste your breath. If you want to support Cora, go watch Cora and support Cora. don't go and give all these other people the views and everything else. It's just not even worth it. Like, I don't know why they are so invested in this crap. I really honestly don't. I would
You
think that
too,
people are
because you
just
too, you were
tired.
in
I
deep
mean,
into it.
geez,
So that's the reason
I
why
know
they are.
people have been in this a very long time, a lot longer than I ever was. So, aren't they tired? I mean, doesn't make sense. Love the cheat. Oh, thank you, Gloria. Love the cheating pictures of him with his Brazilian girlfriend. Oh, that's old. That's old.
Those photos
I
are
know a
all
lot of
over
people.
social media.
Gloria, I appreciate
All
the
over. All
thanks,
over.
super stickers.
Multiple,
Appreciate it,
actually.
appreciate it, girl. Um, hi, lovely spoiled. I got a text from Katori today that there was Entertainment Daily OK doing a live about me. And so I went and looked.
Okay, so this is where she addressed me. For those of you that are just coming and those of you that are going to watch the replay from the beginning of the live, so immediately I started, I addressed Kim. And that's because you will hear her address me on her live stream. So that's why I did that in the beginning. For those that might be confused why I started my live stream by addressing Kim before we got into the conversation. So let's listen together what Kim Baker has to say about Entertainment Daily. Let's go.
And she said, somebody said, oh, Tori said, oh, I let her know. And she said, oh, she won't come to my page because I've given her Wato Wato. So I did. I went to the page
It's
and I said,
Wato.
why would I not? Why would I not comment? Come on now. Like, what? I don't hold anything against anybody. They're all entitled to their own opinions. There was once a time that, yes, I dealt with that man for 6 weeks. And yes, I did things. And yes, I came on and I apologized. And I meant my apology. And I have unwaveredly supported Cora since then, over a year and a half of supporting her. If people still dislike me because
I say, is that the one you came in with? I say it, you came in with Wato. We'll be giving them Wato. You know, they were giving Cora Wato for over 3.5 years. And we're sitting there looking at like, yo, are you going to chill? Are y'all going to chill? Really? Is this how you going to play the game? These are total strangers. You want to roll that way? Now, okay, let's pull up. Well, go on. Let's do it. And now we're giving them Wato. Actually, it's Wato. It's not Wato. Please stop. Yo, stop. Yo, stop reading our pidgin English, okay? It's Wato. Okay. If you want to say it in a phonetic way, you can say Wato, or else it's Wato. Did you hear how it sounds? Wato. Uh-huh. That's the bass boss. Mm-hmm. Don't play. You're welcome. I say it. You're welcome. You're welcome, Queen. Thank you so very much for joining. How are you doing today?
Because I support somebody.
Yes, yeah. And this is what she said. Well, people dislike her. Look, me personally, it's not my place to be disliking anybody. I can dislike your character, that that behavior of you people jumping into conclusion. That's what I dislike, not the person, like a whole human being that God created. Haba now. I cannot be hating on somebody that God created or disliking somebody that God created, So it's all about just giving you a little bit of your own medicine. You gotta taste it. Uh-huh. Yeah. So that's just what it is, okay, Kim? Or that's what it was, because I don't even give you water anymore.
Don't like. That's their problem, not mine. You know? I dealt with the person directly. He was nothing but a liar and a piece of shit. And that's my opinion.
Kim is blowing hot.
It was my choice to call him out on his lies and walk away. Plain and simple. If you don't like it, then when? He's never addressed me before, and now he wants to address me now right before his court date. Why? Because he doesn't know if evidence is going to be put in there that's directed to my name. He doesn't know if I'm going to be a witness. Is that what it is? Is that what it is? Is that why he's calling my name out finally after 18 months? Craziness.
Oh boy. Kim is blowing hot.
Or not even good music anymore. She's upset everyone. Haters is still hating on her, and now she ain't doing nothing but cooking. Well, she can't go on her page and do what she wants to do because they report her and get her demonetized. Look at my pages. They've all been demonetized. And for what? Like literally, Kimmy Kim Kim. All I do is coffee time. Got demonetized. So I moved over to my Kim Baker page. Did nothing but coffee time. Talking about crime shows. Demonetized. Do you see what they spend their days 24/7 doing? So I put a buy me a coffee link up and then I'm a beggar? Come on, guys. Most important thing is that you look accountability and apologize. He needs money. That's all. I know, Nellie. And I did take accountability. I didn't have to. I could have just never even acknowledged anything and walked away. But I wanted people to know the truth. And I apologize not just to Cora and her family, but to everybody that supports her. And
Thank you,
and now I'm
Joanne.
just a horrible, horrible person. I mean, I know that somebody told me Lolo did a live, not, I guess, a week or so ago, talking crap about me on YouTube. I know that a Gamma Lizard continually brings up my name. Apparently, she did a live about Cora and threw me in the end, asking me if I have a passport and if I've even traveled 4 times this year. What the fuck does that have to do with anything?
Oh God, y'all and bad words, man.
Why do you care if I have a passport? Why do you care if I've traveled once, twice, 3, 4 times in a year? What is it your effing business, lady? These people don't know how to just leave me the F alone. If Cora at Justin's court date, she's taking him for slander. Yeah, I don't know anything about their court. I don't know nothing about it. We will see what happens, guys. We will see what happens. Longmouth is a different story. She's obsessed with Cora and her family. Now, I don't know why she even brought me up, except for apparently, see, I just hear things from people that I talk to, and I guess she's lost a bunch of her pages. She needs content real bad, so, let's bring Kim up again. It's ridiculous. Hi, Julie. It's like, it makes no sense. I don't talk about these people, but they cannot stop talking about me. So am I addressing them right now? Absolutely. Because I'm tired of it. Let me do me and you all do you. Stop talking about Kim Baker.
Kim has to understand that this thing is not going to end. These people all came together for a reason, and that reason they will continue. Okay, most of the people that came in to support JD didn't really go in to support JD because they thought he was telling the truth. A lot of people knew that there was something fishy about JD, but went in for other selfish reasons. So don't think they're gonna stop talking about you just like that. It's not. It's not happening.
Just remember, for almost a year, they said that I was a lady from Modesto, California. You remember that? They were telling people to call the California Nursing License Board and report her, get her license taken away. They were calling the freaking mayor and the district attorney and everything else in California.
Imagine the kind of people that came together in the name of supporting somebody. You be calling for somebody's license to be taken away from the, like, these people, and their level of wickedness is just beyond me. And the fact that people cannot even see, or people, some of the, like, these same people, they act like they are doing the right thing. They come on, man. You all know that what Jade is doing is wrong, but because you people love evil things, look where it has landed somebody like him now. She wants people to leave her alone for over a year now. She's saying still people are dragging her into every time, even JD by himself. Because if JD didn't mention her name now, we won't be here talking about this. Be careful with the kind of people you see on social media that scream for for help and support, and then you not even doing your homework, you just jump into the thing head first. Of course, you're gonna crash land, and then the rest is gonna be history. That's where we are with these people now. Yo. Hmm. John said, when it's all said and done, Jade is the root of, yes, all evil, and the tide is turning against them. Except Cora. Wahala. Big wahala for somebody that will not first do a proper investigation before jumping into people's private matters head first. That's where Kim got herself entangled in this web that she's looking for a way to get out over a year now, and it's not working.
Else in California, they were telling people to call this dialysis center that she ran, telling everybody it was me. That woman got stalked for a year. I know because I reached out to her. I sure did. Her phone blowing up nonstop. That is stalking and harassment offline. Offline. You can make a post, you can type whatever you want. But
so you can imagine, because of Kim, an innocent person was suffering. Somebody else that didn't know anything was being stalked just because maybe she too, her name was Kim Baker, and she's also a nurse. And they thought it was this Kim Baker, and they started stalking that person for over a year. You can imagine how your own action can lead to somebody else's own. You can imagine how that woman was just going through all these things, and she didn't even understand. Like, she didn't know who Cora was, she didn't know who JD, she didn't know anything, she didn't know the genesis of this whole thing. And yet people wanted to ruin her business and do the most to a total different Kim, all because of this particular Kim. People
you
should
go
really
offline
think.
and do something. That's a whole nother story.
Kim talking about going offline to do something. You go offline when you went and hired a private investigator to go and investigate people that didn't ask you to come and investigate them. All of you are good at going offline to do things. The rest of the people that followed this story followed it online, dropped their comments online, did a video, posted it online. But the rest of you went to create a private WhatsApp group where you'll be discussing in private, and the rest of the people on social media won't see, making decision, appointing different people to go carry out the devil's work. And y'all were doing offline business. That's why now that you pulled out over a year, they are attacking you offline also, because that's the strategy that you people came up with when you all were together in the group. You know?
My sister's phones, constant blow up. They've tried to get a hold of my son, my daughter-in-law. It's so ridiculous. So ridiculous.
Can you imagine how far
They
people will
claim
go?
they talked to my daughter-in-law, my son, and I'm this horrible parent. And that designer said, what was that page? Chickawinafaya Stinky Coochie. Well, we've already got an IP address, and I know who was behind that page. And yeah, funny. We're doing an interview with her son on Saturday, it said, and he's going to tell what a horrible parent she is. And me and my son are laughing. He's like, oh, I want to do the interview. I'm going to go on there. This is exactly what my son said. I'm going to go on there and tell him that in 1973, you took me to a concert and you left me there.
So more gist is coming, even though Kim wants to be left alone. Kim is going to be doing another interview. What's today? Monday, 7th of October. So by the weekend, oh boy. Let's wait and see what that Kim interview will be.
And you didn't come back until 1983 when I was born to pick me up. He goes, yeah, put me on that live. And I said to one of my friends, you watch, tomorrow that page won't exist anymore. And sure the fuck enough, the page disappeared that morning, the following morning. You know, I don't understand the lies that they keep telling. Just looking to build up her dead page. She is not relevant. No, she isn't, Gloria. I did see somebody sent me a video off of In the Dark. I give a freaking kudos to In the Dark. I don't know who that is, but finally somebody was able to find some dirt on Blessing, putting up the video of her being on the game show trying to get asylum, the video of her saying how she was homeless and that she leached off of a family for 6 years, that she lived with them for 6 years, clear up till 2018. Yet she's going to go on a live and ask me if I have a passport and if I travel.
These people that used to be gang members, the way they are so quick in coming out to call out each other, and the fight is messy. Like this person she just mentioned, I saw something on Facebook where they posted a photo claiming that that was the mother of this lady. The extent where this fight is going, what JD has done to this set of women, ha, it is embarrassing. It is embarrassing that this is just one man, one man that doesn't even have sense. Somebody that is not even smart is able to recruit all this bunch of women and twist their head. Look at how they fight each other and expose family secret. God, Abba.
She's got guts. I do not know how she can call herself an engineer or a mother of two small boys and go on the internet daily and talk the way she does about women. Women. It's crazy. Oh, and I'm sure they're all going to talk about me because of this live I did. I don't really care. I just wanted to come on and clarify. No, there are no felony charges on me. That is a lie. It's all a lie. Lie, lie, lie. When did sent to prison for? Oh, I was sent to prison for 999 years, Lynette. Remember? Remember all those criminal records they posted? And it said I went to prison for 999 years. Well, now apparently I'm getting charged with a lot of felonies, so I probably might get like 3,000 years for that. So, Jesus, guys.
These people, when you listen to them and the kind of thing, you just notice the reason why JD was able to recruit all of them, because there's something in common that they all share, and it is just easy to spot.
Must be a vampire. That woman's crazy. She has obsession with women. The way the zooms in and talks is crazy. Candace, they're all crazy. I've come to the conclusion they're all crazy. Every single person that is talking smack,
oh boy,
they have some dirt on their own lives. They're not happy with their own lives. That's basically what it is. We all have some form of secret in our lives. We all do. There's not one person out there that doesn't have a secret. Hell, you can be married and still have a secret and your husband doesn't know. Everybody's got little secrets of something that happened in their life, okay? But for these people to spend 24/7 trying to dig up whatever they can on somebody and then put it out there and then say that they're being bullied is the craziest thing I've ever heard in my life.
But this part makes me, when these women say this thing, makes me laugh, because you bullied Cora for all those months. Okay, you bullied her for all those months and did the most. So if now someone else is doing it to you people, you all should just deal with it, enjoy it, and don't even complain about it. Okay, just enjoy it.
I'm just saying. Yeah, like 9 lives, absolutely. Guys, if you want to support me though, the best way right now is through the GoFundMe or my Buy Me a Coffee link, because I can cash that out. When you get super stickers and you get stars and stuff like that, you don't even get that money for 2 months. Like, you have to reach the end of the month and then they tally it up and you don't get paid till the end of the month again. And even the stars that I collected on Facebook, do you know, I never got any of that money. And I've written to Facebook a million times. Like, they sent me a tax return.
Kim, what you have to do is to create more content. That's what you do. So they don't wait until 2 months. If you don't get paid for 2 months, then it simply means you didn't meet the threshold for that month. If you meet the threshold, they will pay you. YouTube. So just keep creating more content, and whenever people super chat you, super sticker, channel membership, everything all together, there's no way you will not cross your threshold and you get paid for that month.
Or my W-9 form, but they didn't pay me out because that entity violation. So they need to give everybody their money back that ever sent me stars. And I emailed them saying that, give them their money back, because I'll never see that money for any stars I've ever collected, because somebody tried to hack into my banking information, so they demonetized my pages. So that is why I have the Buy Me a Coffee link, and yes, I have the GoFundMe posted. Um, you know, everybody has backed up. Many people, precious gifts. She's stuck out in the desert. People have helped support her. God bless everyone that did. I wanted to support her. I just can't right now, because right now I am having to deal with my own issues, or I would have. You know, there's all kinds of people. There's another person. Her son is, in up on some criminal charges, and anybody that's helped her, God bless you. I did reach out to her and offered her help in other ways. Um, I'm the first person to give the shirt off my back or the last dollar in my pocket. I've always been there for people. I always have people's back. And right now, I just need everybody support right now, whether it's financial, emotional, prayers, whatever. Because there's a lot.
Anyway, so that's like it. Right now she's almost done uh talking, so that will be it. She's already said what we want to hear about the whole situation and what is going on and whatnot. And Kim is asking for support at this point. But my thing with Kim and Crystal, these two people have been talking about legal fees, support. Look, if you're just asking somebody to, as a content creator, of course, we have super chat, super thanks, super sticker, channel membership, and stuffs like that. Those are things you can use to support a content creator. Facebook, they have stars, and YouTube have super thanks, super stickers, and things like that. Of course, you can support um you can support any content creator. But something that I find weird about Crystal and that's Crystal Heskett and Kim Baker is the fact that these two people talk about legal cases, legal thing so much, but we don't really get to see that legal thing. At least we know that Cora and JD were going to court. We knew the court dates. There were stuffs posted online. So all of this stuff we saw, right? That's one. Two, when the case was adjourned, when Cora and JD's case was adjourned to October, we knew. Even before October, we knew that they have a case coming up in October, and everybody had their finger crossed. So if somebody knows that yes, there is a case on ground, so you know what you're supporting. But these two people keep talking about um you know support my court case, support my this, I have to travel, I have to go here, I have to go there, but we still cannot find anywhere where it states that yes, there is a case that these people need all these legal fees for. So I just think it's weird, in my opinion. But yeah, you heard from Kim, she needs support. So yeah, if you're feeling it, if you think she's telling the truth, go ahead. She said she would prefer GoFundMe because she didn't cash out from super chats and super stickers and stars. So her GoFundMe, I think she posted on her Facebook. It's available on her Facebook. You can go support her for a court case. So I don't know what court case really, because I know that JD didn't sue her. Karen said Kim doing same like JD, talking about Crystal, but not about JD. where he makes her to lose more than $10,000 by lying and lying. They lie so much, Kim. I can tell you many lies you're spreading. Ah, the thing is, the web is just it is now so tangled up that they will all be coming for each other, and and JD knows how to just drop something that will make them come out and talk. He will just drop a post, and if you look at Crystal is running her mouth too. Um, sorry for that post. My little one is here singing, and I don't want to get copyright from that song she's singing. Pigine vale tutti le ore, sì. Pigine mesa vale tutti le ore, sì. Ligo a coma, daxim, pende lepta a coma. Bravo. Okay. Let me see. I'm trying to pull up Crystal's page before we round up. Okay. Hmm. What's that her name again? What is Crystal's Facebook name? Zoe. Hmm. All right. So it's like back to back. She's just been posting and talking and ranting and ranting. So it's almost like JD knows what to say, that he gets them to start talking. Both the ex members and the present members and the ones that are now resenting him, and just he knows how to get them to start talking. And you can see that here, where it said, people just need to get yeah, this is Crystal, aka Zoe. Talk, he said people just need to get their shit together and do better. Really? This says the one that went to somebody's home and was maltreating the person's children. Now you know that people need to get their stuff together and do better. Mm. And here again on this post, she said, "It's just amazing. I'm exhausted by the amount of lies that's being spewed all over this blue app. Like seriously, how can people continue to lie and manipulate people? People is beyond me. Uh, my kid. Maybe she wanted to say my God. No, okay, my kid. People just effing on up to the crazy shit y'all done and move along. Let people the F alone. I think this was supposed to be alone. Okay. Uh some slimy individual just keep lying. Just goes to show people will go to any extreme to make themselves look good. Law, sorry, not sorry. God is watching you all. Very minute. It's just weird. Okay, so I'm back. I am back. Sorry for that short break. My little one just came back from training because since I was talking with you people, I was here alone. Came back from training, so I'm stuck here with her. Mom life. So JD would just say something and he brings out all these people, all these women, and they will start talking. And instead of them to all focus on JD, one thing you will notice is the fact that most of them will now be throwing shades at each other, even though JD is the one in the middle of all of this. I don't know how he successfully achieved that with all of these women, really. So she just continues. And the fact that Zoe thinks that she can now be calling on God, that God is watching people. You that you went to JD's home and you were maltreating all of JD's kids, you did not think that God was watching you then when you were treating baby A and baby J the way you were treating them. And even when the mom, told you to stay away from her children, what did you say? You were the one screaming on Facebook. You can do nothing. You can do nothing. If JD wants me in the life of those children, I'm going to be there. I'm going to this. I'm going to show up. I'm going to go to the house. I'm going to do everything. Now that you've gone to court and they've told you off, now you want to say God is watching people. It's you that God is really watching, because your wickedness is beyond comprehension. Mm, 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 mm. And we're just going to go through some of her rants. Some are past 15 hours, 17 hours. I've seen stuff that she's just been posting. Here she said, please stop inboxing me with drama. I'm out of the drama. Really? You that when Cora was telling you stay away from her, you were insulted, screaming on the, yeah. There is no name. Every day you were coming live. Every day you were coming live for months. What months? For years you've just been live insulting this woman, insulting. When you did all of those insults and you feel like she's not moved, you switched it to her, physically visiting the ex-husband so you can maltreat the children, so that one will get to her, because to you all the insult and all the name calling you were doing on social media did not affect this woman, and you had to go physically to go and maltreat the children. And now all of a sudden you really think in your mind that, oh, um you know you've done nothing and people should leave you alone. No, you started it, and that's why. So that's it. Now that people are coming for you and dragging you, also you should understand. Don't tell people that they should not inbox you, they should not send you this, they should not. No, you started it. You were screaming on top of your voice on Facebook. Now people are giving it back. Say, please stop inboxing me with drama. I am out of the drama. I left it back in November 2023. The way these people used to give the date and time when they left this property. What do you not understand? That when you insert yourself in people's private issues, you don't buy market. That's how we used to say in Nigeria. You have just brought in ant infested firewood, you know. And when the lizard will come and start dancing in your yard, don't act like you are surprised. Okay? When you go and buy the trouble with your own money, buy all the problems and bring them home. When it starts happening, don't act like you don't know that you went and bought that problem with your own hard-earned money, energy, time, everything. So you're not going to tell people when to stop telling you something or when to stop dragging you or whatnot. You did the most. Zooming in, screenshotting. Hey, if Cora just dance and do was and throw her leg up, you screenshot the Bekus area and you zoom in and you use it to call her name. Oh, she has a stripper pole. What is the fourth room for? Oh, the mystery room. When you were doing all the mystery room those days and screaming, now you don't want people to get you involved. You left in November. Y'all leave this your date and time that you're talking about when you stopped. Kim will say, I was there for 1.5 months and then I've been out for over a year. You said you left since November 2023. You've been there, you've done your own part, you've done your own part. Now you people are reaping the fruits of your labor. This is what you people planted. Now is the harvest season. Why don't you want to harvest what you planted? That's what it is. Okay. And he said, however, I know several bloggers are still harassing and bullying me. Yeah, the fact that you people just turned to the all of a sudden, it's now you people that people are bullying. But when you people were bullying Cora, that was it. Then it was not bullying. It was not called bully. It didn't have a name. What was happening then didn't have a name. Yo, yo, take it easy, okay? If you know how to give it to people, be ready to receive. Okay. Do unto others what you have them do unto you. So you love giving, bad vibe, and now people are giving you back bad vibe. Enjoy it in peace and don't complain. And she said, however, I know several bloggers are still harassing and bullying me. It's been dealt with. The state of Pennsylvania did file a non-traffic summary harassment. Okay, so is this the one that she's the one that what is it called? Is it the one that Kim was actually talking about? Because here Zoe, that's aka Crystal Heskett, is saying that she did file a non-traffic summary harassment on a blogger. On a blogger, okay. I, is Kim considered a blogger? Maybe, because she has two pages. On a blogger, court in my county at the end of this month. Hmm. I think Kim also referenced something about this month. So are they in court? Is there any way we can find out? Hmm. End of this month, she said, told you all I'm done with the drama. I meant it. I do not care anymore what hold on. Said I do not care anymore what people do or don't do. People can lie to you all they want. This public information, y'all dig up everything in me. I know I'm reading it the way she wrote it to you. I said, I know some bloggers know this information. They sent to me. I didn't respond because I choose to let it go. Please know what I'm telling you is public information. Y'all can look it up. Anything you want in court docs, don't lie. Remember that what y'all told me. Now, carry on. Move along with me along. Have a great day. Ah, hey, can you imagine? So now it's now where you people have to start suing yourselves, all in the name of supporting JD. Now you have to start suing yourselves and running to court while JD sits in his house and drink coffee and think of one lie that he will come and post on social media. No wonder JD said that Kim is being charged with felony. Him and Crystal, they are still working hand to hand, I guess. Hmm. Mm, 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 mm. Uh, and so now the story became I can bring Crystal to court, but nowhere in the next, if everything is suppressed, you would see the process. Everything is public. But from this post, from this Zoe's post, Zoe is saying people can look it up that there is something that she filed something in the state of Pennsylvania. That's Crystal. Crystal and Zoe, as we know, is the same person. So, and we know that Kim referenced something going on this month when she talked about people laughing at her for posting her GoFundMe and asking for support. So yeah, from what Crystal posted 17 hours ago, this post I just read to you people is from 17 hours ago. So she said she has filed something in the state of Pennsylvania. And she also mentioned non-traffic summary harassment. And I think Kim also, when she was talking, addressing what JD said about her, I think she mentioned something like that also. So let's wait and see. Maybe after their court case, maybe Kim will come out and talk about it. Since Zoe pretends that all of a sudden now she's no longer interested in anything that concerns JD or this situation, even though she went in so deep into the whole thing and all the posts and everything, even though she deleted them, they're still available. You can see for how long she's been harassing, you know, how long she's been harassing Kale and everything that has to do with Kale. So I don't even understand this her new style. But we'll keep our eyes locked in on all of them because we know that JD's own case is coming, and now we're hearing from the side talk coming out from Crystal's mouth and Kim's mouth. At least we know that it seems like there is something because I've not seen any court documents saying that these two are going to court. But if we're going to work with what we saw on the Facebook page of Crystal, Crystal is saying she filed something in the states of Pennsylvania in return in Kim's YouTube channel addressing the situation with the felony charges and whatnot that JD came out and lied about. She came out debunking that there's no felony charges, but there's something she's traveling for. That's why she was asking for funds. And when she gets to court, she will present her evidence. So let's wait and see if we're going to see any court documents that says that there is a case between these two in the state of Pennsylvania or any other state in the United States. So that's that. I think we've covered everything. I don't know, is there anything else? Or should we also check Miriam? Because Miriam is another one that does not like these two women. So did she say anything? Because the last thing Miriam was talking about was talking about Cora bridging what's that her name? Okay, Miriam. Miriam talking about, oh, Cora is bridging this, Cora is bridging that. Say, madam, you will not keep quiet now. According to say, will you keep quiet? Who remembers that? Listen, will you keep quiet? Mm, yo, I'm trying to see. Uh, 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 I'm going through Miriam's page to see if Miriam has anything to say. I just see she's posting about Reno Mockery. That's some different, congratulating. That's politics, politics, politics. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. So I'm surprised because I know that when anything that has to do with Crystal and this person, she likes to put her mouth in and talk. Okay, so I think the last post I see here on Miriam's page that she spoke about these people is where she said educational. Um, KO versus JD, multiple RO cases still valid. KO should have ignored instead of bridging court orders. Should we listen to this? Let me know. Do you want to hear this? Let's see.
Human being,
Hold on.
you tend to. Good morning, beautiful.
This the fact that none of these people don't like saying the truth. Why is it that when Miriam wants to talk about JD, she will not just go straight to talk about JD. She will somehow bring in Cora also. What is the thing that Cora breached? Court order that Cora breached, and the court has not done anything about it. And yet, this is somebody that said, I studied ethics, I studied law, and my father wanted me to go here, and then I went here, and then I did this. And yet, you will just come out and talk, and you will not talk straight. Let's see.
People. You guys, sometimes you just have to think about yourself and take your own health as your priority. I know sometimes it's difficult because when you see some certain materials on social media,
This comment got me laughing. He said, for me, let her first ask JD for her 10,000 so she didn't need GoFundMe. The JD said, you know now, Karen, you cannot say it like that. Do you go to ask somebody that didn't send you on an errand? Like, the person did not ask you to do nothing. You just did what you did with your, we used to, in Nigeria, we used to call it church mind, you use your church mind to go and do something for someone and then you come back and ask for the person to refund you. No, it doesn't work that way. Okay. She came in from the explanation. They said she came into the group announcing that she's gotten a private eye, a private investigator to follow her around and investigate her, right? JD did not ask her to go spend that $10,000 on the private eye and everything else that she had to do traveling around, you know, he didn't ask her to spend that money. So there's no way he will go and ask her for. Do you think even if JD has 10,000, JD will put his hand in his pocket and bring out $10,000 and give it to Kim? That's not going to happen. That is not going to happen because the first thing that will come out from JD's mouth will be, I did not ask you to do nothing. Okay? You decided you were going to support me, and I appreciate what you did then. And now you even turned against me. Did you see how he's dragging and insulting her and saying the most? Does that person look like someone that will even bother? She will never see that money. That money is gone, and she knows.
As a woman being, you tend to be emotionally
involved. But as I said to some of you, my friends, I have detached myself emotionally from KO and JD matter because, as I said to you before
Can
as
you
well,
imagine?
I don't like wrinkles. And
Yo, somebody help me. Is this not what I was saying? These people will come and tell you how they have health issues, they have this, they have that, and you're emotionally getting yourself involved in this situation, and privately and personally and monetary and everything wise involved in people's matter that did not concern you. Instead of you to just stay there, give your advice that you want to give online, stay on your lane. You went and invested your time in total strangers' issues. Yo, man, what are we talking about? This woman, these WhatsApp women.
when
This
you're
is
my
Miriam
age,
talking.
the most important thing to you is your health. And even before this beautiful age of mine, I've always been, very health conscious. And I thank God that so far, the methodology that I use in my personal life, they work for me, that's why I'm appealing to all of you to take your health very seriously. Just create a peaceful environment in your personal
Look
life.
who is talking
So when it
about.
comes,
Look at who is talking about peaceful environment. You that entangled yourself with JD. Who is more toxic than JD? What is the peaceful environment that when you were not feeling well, you had your own personal problem? He was busy threatening you, telling you he was going to buy himself, he was going to unalive himself if you don't finish what you were doing for him. You knew he was guilty, yet you kept on supporting him up until now. You're talking about peaceful environment. Do you know the definition of peace and peaceful environment? I doubt.
social media and you're exposed to negativity and repetitive nonsense, you'll be able to, shut down, emotionally so that you don't get sick or anything like that. Anyway, guys, in reply to your messages, there is
Yes,
another
it's always
KO
reply to
took
people's
against
message.
JD is still live, and the restraint order JD took against KO is still live. What I mean is that it's still valid, it's still ongoing. The cases hasn't been shut down as of today, um, and I can confirm to you that the court dates remain the same, and the court date of for the judge to hear both their restraining order against each other it's less than 3 weeks to come. It's going to be this October. Um, guys, I understand your anxiety relating to KO breaching the court order.
Can
It
you
is
imagine?
KO who
Did you hear that? That KO breached the court order. Let's hear the how KO breached the court order that Miriam wants to say now. She just likes to come out and say things to try to scare some people.
like I said to you, she's not matured. Because
Try.
if she's matured, psychological.
You that you are matured psychologically and you are 60 years old, you were played by a 30. How old was he then? I think JD just turned 35 or 36. So what? How old was he? 33, 32? When he was using your brain, successfully using your brain for all these years, and then you look at Cora and say she's not matured. You that you have psychological maturedness, and then you were almost in depression because of how you inserted yourself into this problem that nobody asked you, nobody invited you. You invited yourself from the UK where you are into people's problem in America.
And emotionally, there is no way she will risk losing a case or losing her children or putting her children at risk because of some strangers on social media. Um,
Do you see the nonsense talk? You see how this woman comes out. This woman is one of the most shameless person in this planet. This Miriam. The fact that JD came out, insulted you, told you to stay away from him. There is nothing he didn't say. Called you a fake lawyer. Nobody should trust you. You're a liar. You and Lolo are scammers. No name in this planet JD did not call this woman. This woman is still proud working for JD. So, in other words, this woman is trying to tell us that Cora is sabotaging. And you know why she's saying all of this? Because if you notice on Instagram, Cora is posting her children. What does that have to do with anything? We saw the court documents. They did not say don't post. They just said be mindful, be careful. And I believe she is being careful. So which one is this woman? She says all this nonsense and then she gives people heart attack for no reason. People that probably didn't see those court documents that were posted online and didn't read it, or probably read it and didn't understand it, they will believe that Cora did breach something. The lie that comes out of this woman's mouth, ha, carries OMG, another headache. Oh God, oh. She was in France not to study, but to end let her come and explain. The woman, the woman, the way she lies.
It is. I get worried about the children when KO.
No, you were not worried about the children when you people, all of you in that private WhatsApp group, were receiving videos that Crystal was sending to you people. You all knew about those videos, but all of you kept it hush hush until that one person that came out and told Sweet Peach about it before Sweet Peach sent that thing to Cora and Nancy. All of you take several seats. These WhatsApp women, the audacity, the way they come out and pretend to be these innocent souls, it's unbelievable.
So that is not meant to be broken. The judge will look at the video because a lot of people are saying now, oh, they're going to send this video to the CPS, they're going to send it to the court because she breached the court order. And in fact, they can't even mention JD's name when she knows that there's a court order which is still valid. It's a partial restraining order, telling her that she's not supposed to infer or mention JD's name or something, anything relating to that in public.
What his name? His name
You
is.
understand?
She never mentions his name. This is another lie that this woman is lying. Whenever Kero is saying something or she's addressing something that he has said, she never mentions his name. My ex cannot be your name. That's not your name. Is that his legal name? If we check his documents and check in the this thing, that's the name we're gonna find in the system. My ex. Ex can be anybody. Or she refers to him as Mr. Koro Obidi. Is that his name? It's unbelievable the kind of things that comes out of this woman's mouth.
The restraining order is very clear, even though it was partially granted, and we've discussed about this. I get
so
worried.
In other words, he has all the right to lie, and she cannot come out to defend herself. She cannot come out to debunk. These people are talking all this nonsense because Cora is really taking it easy with that man. The level of defaming that man has done. First off, she should have filed for him to come and prove in court where he saw that she was sleeping with Nancy's husband, Cheta. 2, she should have gone to court to file. Let him come and show in court where she was sleeping with her father. 3, he should come out and prove where she went and slept with someone when her child was in her stomach. 4, let him come out and prove where she slept with all the celebrities, Don Jazzy and the rest of them in Nigeria. What else again? He has said and done so much. So all of these things that he keeps saying, that everybody knows that he's, and we know that for a very long time when he talks, he used to mention her name. And she doesn't mention his name. But look at what this shameless supporter of his is saying. This Miriam that has zero shame.
When I see breaches like that, but I've tried everything possible in my
You just come out, open your mouth and lie.
Detach myself emotionally from both of them.
No, stay there emotionally until You kaput
pray
them.
for them. Because obviously, I did a video before. Remember, guys, I said both of them, they didn't even have time for closure. Immediately, KO took that restraining order against JD in 2022. JD was asked not to go back home. So when you look at what has been happening since then, they haven't. This couple haven't had opportunity.
Go back home to which home?
Just to sit together.
What is this woman talking about? Is this woman
to have closure? To just sit together, face to face, without anybody there, without family, without.
Why should they sit face to face?
Just the two of them. Just to figure out, okay, you did this to me, I did that to you. You understand?
This woman no get sense. Seriously. JD and KO, all the while when JD started this madness online, ran to Instagram to go blast his wife, because then they were not divorced yet. Ran and went and blasted this woman. Somebody please tell me, didn't the family beg? Did he even say it with his own mouth that Cora's family was begging him? Did he listen? So if the whole family is begging you, you won't listen. Is it Cora that will sit down and talk with him that he will listen? And didn't we see video online of them standing and talking in the home where he kept calling her names? I will keep calling you these names until my children get to 18 years. You're a this, you're a that. Is that somebody you will sit down and talk to and say, you did this to me? Some people are completely mad that you cannot communicate with them. So I don't even understand why this woman is trying so hard to paint JD to be this very reasonable person that you can actually have a dialogue with. You can't have dialogue with everybody. You can't.
I mean, and when people don't have closure, they will continue to reminiscence. They will continue to have flashbacks. They will continue to, feel
She's
hot.
just trying to sound
That's
smart,
what
but
you
she
guys are
sounds so.
saying as well. And it shows that both of them, they haven't moved on. Because look, we're talking about 2022. When they separated, they divorced in 2023. January 2023, both of them received their decree, which means absolute. And we are now in 2024.
You see how wicked this woman is. You can clearly see that Cora has moved on. She's doing her thing, writing her music, releasing music, dancing, creating her content, moving on. JD has been the one that has constantly spoken about her, bashed her. She did not come out to say anything. The only thing she did was write a book. But look at how Miriam is making it look like both of them are having this back and forth. How long did it even take Cora to come and address the situation of when he talked about her, having something with her father or having something with Cheta or the cheating scandal? How long did it take her before she just addressed those stuff? So it is really embarrassing to hear this woman sound the way she does.
In terms of the cheating, now, look, in terms of Cora saying that people are lying that she's cheated and all that, look at what is happening now. Before JD came out and be talking, running his mouth about a text message or whatever, the video, the interview video Nancy did with KO, now those bloggers are playing it again. Saying that Cora is lying again. You understand? That interview that Nancy did with Cora, and Cora admitted of cheating. That is the one those bloggers are playing now. So ask yourself, why can't KO just ignore these people when they are saying the same thing that has happened, that majority of people may have even forgotten? Why bring it back again? Especially when you know that you have a partially restrained order granted by a sitting judge.
This woman can lie. Seriously. The level of lie. It's crazy.
You guys have to ask yourself a question. Does it worth it? Eh? Last year, go and ask KO. She was so scared when she knew she's facing count C and count B. from the CPS case. Because currency is a deportable offense if the judge, put that currency on a record. She 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 couldn't sleep. She was so worried. She was looking for immigration lawyer. But look at the way God has done everything. She ended up settling with count B. So you will expect
this woman just knows how to lie. And everything to make JD to be the innocent one, she will continue. Only God knows what JD has on this woman. You know. Just that exactly. There's so much defamation against Cora. She's the one who has the upper hand, and she is cool. That's the thing now. Because she takes it cool, that's why people like Miriam can come out and run their mouth the way they are running their mouth. Like she doesn't know the truth of the whole situation. What are we talking about here? JD that has done the most. Now you come here analyzing nonsense, talking about, oh, that interview she did here, what she said there, what she said. Well, take several seats. Now she's talking about you. Why did she not mention JD's own cheating? Why did she not mention the case of that what Brazilian lady or whatnot, where that lady was from, that won a civil case against JD? Why did Miriam not mention that? If she's trying to be neutral. So Kim, in her first interview, she explained that she and JD's mother talked long time, mother to mother topic on the phone because JD threatened his own mother oh by couple him. So they wanted to uh, these people, their wahala is on a different level.
somebody like that to say, I don't what anybody out there says. I'm not going to risk jail time. I'm not going to risk deportation. I'm not, because I have a court and the court has restricted me partially from talking about my ex-husband. So I'm going to just ignore. Why can't KO just ignore? Why? Now look at all those bloggers now. Now they are playing Nancy and KO's video. Eh? In Africa, we are from Africa. Traditional marriage is acceptable as a marriage. That's why they call it traditional marriage. Once your bride price is paid, you are married to that person. And it has been like that before white people come to our land, isn't it? So when there's a video like that you and Nancy did way before JD even come out to be talking about cheating or no cheating, what do you want to do? You ignore them. That's what K was supposed to do. Ignore them. You want to be answering all the noise in the market when you know what is at stake. So there you go, guys. Me, I'm going for my walk. I beg you. See all those birds in that river? I love them. But you see, here in the UK, we can't even chop them. Different birds though, behind my house. They are eating the fish and all that. I love looking at them, playing and doing their own thing. You see, very calm. Live a very peaceful life. And bloggers, stop fighting each other, okay? Listen and learn. But please, guys,
Nobody should listen to what
especially
this
you
woman
women,
is saying.
don't do what
This woman
KO
can
is
lie.
doing. And if you're a man, don't do what JD is doing. Respect the court orders. I love you guys and stay blessed and stay united.
So okay, so that's it. And I want us to just listen to these people, so you know the kind of people that these women are. Seriously, the time they will fight with JD, they will not. It is just horrible. It is just horrible. You will come out and make all this lie and everything, but you will not even at least try to say, oh, let me say it the way it is. You spoke about her own cheating. You did not mention all of the several. Go to Facebook, see the number of women that they posted that JD was running things with. But look how Miriam is explaining it now. Some people will not be scared, thinking, "Oh, Cora did breach this thing." Some people just don't have single shame. Seriously, no shame at all. Oh, Kim is here. You're welcome, Kim. Welcome, welcome. Thank you so very much for joining us today. Let me see what Kim said. Kim said, Karen, please stop twisting a fact that is untrue. If you want to talk about me, please make sure your facts are straight. Uh, mm, okay, I guess Kim is responding to this comment where Karen mentioned Kim. So Kim, in her first interview, she explained that she and JD's mother talked long. Okay. I believe this is the comment that Kim is talking about. So, Karen, if you're still here, do you mind explaining? Because it's like Kim is saying what you're saying is not. Okay, so I'm back. I was just knocked out. If y'all can still hear me, I was just knocked out, but I can see looking from my phone. I still have network, but so I don't know. It's weird. Okay, so my sound is good. Y'all can still hear me? Because first I noticed my comments were stuck, and then I was completely knocked out from this from the chat. Okay, so Joanne said Miriam could lie for exactly that woman can lie for Africa. She can lie. Everything she would twist. Everything she would twist. It's just unbelievable. The kind look how she explained this whole thing. The fact that she will even talk about, oh, Cora said talk about Justin's own too. If you're going to talk about Justin's own. Videos of him is flying everywhere where women are kissing his head. That's supposed to be somebody's husband. He was legally fully married when women were grabbing his head and kissing his head, and then he was here and then he was there, seen everywhere with you. What are you talking about? Before you point a finger at someone, know that the rest fingers are pointing. What are you even saying? Okay. Kim said, I haven't talked about anything for months, but my name keeps being brought up. What happened with me and JD happened in March/April of 2023. Kim, you have to understand that the moment you joined them, it went from being just an observer to someone that is now involved. And whenever this case is discussed, your name will be mentioned. That's what you need to know. It doesn't matter if you said, oh, I've washed my hand off this, I finally know the truth, oh, I apologize, I didn't know when I was there. Yes, people will hear you, but there is no way the story will be told and they will not mention your name. And because JD is someone that knows how to manipulate situation and did a very good job in pulling all of you in, and when I mean all of you, I'm talking about people that joined those groups, people that spoke with him personally, if it's one-on-one on the phone, a conference call or whatnot. One common thing you people have in common is the fact that JD was able to convince you people. So for him, he's still in charge. That's why he could just wake up one day and post, Kim is being sued. Bloggers beware. Kim is being sued. He knows the kind of thing to do to put you people in the position where you people will start doing what he wants you people to do. And that's exactly what is up. So you just have to understand that you will keep, if JD drags this thing for 100 years, your name will keep popping up. They will not stop mentioning you. They will keep mentioning you. And look at where you people are now. One thing that most of the people that left this group, or what I expect them to do, is to actually focus on JD. But I noticed that you people instead are fighting yourselves. We're hearing Kim versus Crystal, Lola versus Miriam, this the other one versus the other one, and like, what is going on? Why are you people fighting among yourself? Those of you that left, the ex-members and the present members, fighting among themselves. But the one person that really dragged all of you and brought you people into this web is just there smiling and playing with you people's head. Karen said she's the one that in second she's the one that in second can organize somebody taking badly care on the best father in such a situation. um I don't understand this comment. Who is the one that did what? I don't understand that comment. Sorry if anybody understand the comment on the screen, let me know, but I don't understand this comment. Okay. And Kim said, and you also need to take, okay, and you also need to take into consideration, I came live not once, not twice, and apologized. And I get people talk about me, but I'm referring to JD, Shudder and Shorter, dragging me nonstop when I don't even. Okay, I get it, but I feel like when you people were in that group, that was the goal, right? The goal was to drag KO, anybody that supports KO. The goal was to create multiple pages to use to wreak havoc concerning KO. So once you leave, they now see you as an enemy the same way they see KO. And because you were there for 1.5 months, according to you, you have to understand that the same energy that they were using to hate on KO is the same energy they will give to you. And your own might even be worse because they know that you have something on them. Y'all were together, y'all spoke together, so you know how they roll. So they might even give you worse than. So that's the reason why some of them might never ever stop talking about you, not even for one day. They would not stop because they know that you know how the whole thing was planned. Then, okay, now maybe they would have re strategized and everything, but then all the plans they made, what everybody said, I believe, even though you didn't have screenshot because maybe then you didn't think of saving anything or any whatsoever before you left the group, you still can remember some of the things, off at what different people said. So of course they know that anybody that is leaving is somebody that can potentially expose us. So what do we do? Attack first, which is what JD has been doing from day one. Didn't he call this like a chess game, a Hollywood, not even chess? He said it's a Hollywood 101. He came out first and started ramping. So that's exactly what he's going to do to every ex-member of his group, everybody that followed him before and later found out that he's a liar. Mm. Said, speak to him. I was never in a WhatsApp group with JD. I was put in a Facebook group of women and I left within days. Okay. So Kim, didn't you have contact with JD's mother first? Okay, so now this is a question Karen is asking you, Kim, asking if you didn't have contact with JD's mother first before ever talking to JD personally. Well, this is, I think, a narrative that is also out there that it's who was even explaining, who was saying this stuff, something like that, because they said she came into the group now, but now Kim is saying she was not in the group. But they said she came into the group saying that she has a private eye and she wants to talk to JD. So I think that's where Karen's question is coming from. Um, for Kim. Let's proceed. Let me see. Okay, Kim said the issue I'm dealing with now has nothing to do with JD. It has to do with a woman, stalking me and my family offline. So then, why did JD? Okay, okay, okay. I possibly this is one of the women. So if it's one of the women, then of course she must have told JD. I I presume that's how he knew, and then made that post. Okay, 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 okay. So I made supporters. Hmm. Okay, Kim responded and said, "Yes, Karen, he was the one who gave. Yes, Karen, he was the one who gave him my number and he called me. I just didn't agree with the rest of your statement." Okay, so we're getting. Give me a second. We're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. Multitasking. Multitasking. All right, so Kim said you're correct, that she just didn't agree with everything that Karen said. Hmm. Okay, so she, not he. Okay, okay, the person is a she, not a he. Okay. Hmm. Yeah, I understand. I understand that some of the stuffs could be typo. Yeah. So sorry, my dog keeps hitting my hand. It is big head. Ah, ah. Oh, okay. So Karen apologizes that I replied to Miriam and then to Kim. And Kim says, Kim, sorry about the English. Yeah, I'm from Switzerland. Okay, okay, okay. I understand. Ah, okay. So Kim said she was agreeing to yeah what I said about the what Karen said about the post. Okay, okay, okay. So what we're going to do now is to just keep our eyes open and see where this thing is going. We're going to wait till the court date between Cora and JD. Let's see where that's going to go. We've already seen what the likes of uh, River Woyaya, Miriam, is doing because now she's trying to just paint and I said this stuff when JD came out with this. Oh, Kim is being sued and felony and whatnot. I said this is not even about Kim. This is about scaring the other bloggers to know that look, Kim is being sued and this is going to happen to Kim. That is going to happen. You know, Jade is always quick to say people are going to jail. This is going to happen. Cora are going to be deported. She's going to jail. She's bridging this. She's bridging that. Now Miriam is on the other side to talking about Cora bridge this, Cora bridge that. It seems like everything is just to distract people and probably make people forget that they have a case this October that is coming up very soon. But people are not just going to easily forget if that's what he really thinks that's going to happen. People are not just going to forget just like that. Eyes are open, ears are down, and people are watching. People are watching. Say, oh, oh, I'm not mad. I just want to clarify, making sure the statements are factual. Sure. Kim said, I'll show you by the end of the month, you will all see the truth. Seriously, we just want to see where this is going. It's been so much. Really, it's just been so much back and forth going on among all the supporters or the present supporters of JD and the former supporters and the ones that are now sitting on the fence. So much, so much is going on. And if JD was someone that had sense, he would have shut this down long time ago. But the way this is going, only heaven knows when this will end. Joanne said, don't worry, with JD, he enjoys getting everywhere real. Exactly. It makes him happy, like he sleeps well at night. He just comes out, starts up something, and then he goes back and watch how these other people will now start fighting and talking and trying to explain and defend and he just sits in his home and then he smiles. I've never seen somebody that just enjoys negativity so much. You knew what you did was not right. Your divorce has been finalized. Why are you recruiting people? Why are you recruiting people? To what end? If you were married to someone, okay, it didn't work. Move on in peace now. Finalize your divorce, do everything, and move on in peace. Let the person be. You will also be. What is all this manipulation and everything that he's got going on? And he will not stop up until 2024. We're still seeing new supporters and the kind of comments that they're dropping on Facebook. You will just be wondering, is this man ever going to stop? Not the one that after October, in November, you will hear that JD remembered something that he didn't file. Now he's gone to court to go file. Every 5 minutes, JD is filing something. Every 5 minutes, JD is filing something. What is going on? Seriously, what is going on? Joanne said, Kim, I can hardly wait for you to clear your side of the story once and for all. That's Joanne, that's not gonna happen anytime soon because even after this, from what we see, the talk, if you notice from both sides, is really not clear. And if they are truly in court, then we understand why they are talking the way they are talking. I mean, Crystal and Kim, right? Or if they are planning to go to court, but if it's that clearing off, it's not going to happen anytime soon. It won't happen anytime soon. For example, now what is going on now? When she goes, she will present evidence that will prove her case against she and this woman, that they have a case in the end of next month. Sorry, this month, right? They said the end of October. Then the only person that will sue her, that everything will come out, will be JD, and he's not crazy. He won't do it. Even if they advise him, he won't do it. On what grounds? Or like on really? On what grounds would JD be taking Kim to court? To prove and to do what? Like, he's not going to do it. But that's the only time that she will need to bring out everything, because he started the whole thing. He's the root of this whole problem. So if he was the one suing her, then after that court, then Kim will be able to just put everything. In fact, even as the court this thing is going on, she will have to put everything in evidence, because everything centers around JD. But if she's fighting with the other women that supports JD, she will only bring what will prove that part of the case. So I don't think that will be coming out anytime soon, except JD feels too pompous and decide to actually take her to court. Because that post, he was sounding like he was the one suing. We didn't even know that it was a case between she and another woman. He was sounding like he was the one taking her to court. He knows she was getting felony charges and everything else. But that's JD for you. Sekim, so after a strong talk together with his mother, the mother to mother, about JD's threat to erase himself, so you decided to send a detective against. Ah, this whole thing is it's really, Karen, I cannot talk about anything right now. Yeah, because this one that JD has started posting about suing, who knows if his own lawsuit is coming up next after, because he already has one now. So maybe he's waiting after him and Cora's own, and after Kim and the woman, then he will go and sue Kim. Since he already said bloggers beware, he's warning all the bloggers beware. I'm starting with Kim. So after he finishes with Kim, he moves to the next blogger. Um, but the thing is, there's a lot of questions. Really, there's a lot of questions to be asked. Whew, a lot, really, a whole lot. But I've been here for 2 hours. We've dissected a whole lot, and whew, let's see. Hopefully, if we can come in tomorrow, there's more gist, because things keep popping, things keep happening. So let's see how that plays out. For now, let me go and rest my voice and this my sore throat, because I can see my voice has already started sounding weird. I've been talking for 2 hours 33 minutes. Yo, the live stream was long, but I'm glad we're able to do this, because yesterday when we were analyzing what JD posted, I said we will wait if Kim comes out and does her, own side, explaining the suing that JD is talking about, and we would be able to kind of put everything together, and the story would actually make sense. So now we've heard from both sides. We've heard what JD had to say by his post. Now we've also heard Kim's own side, and we also discover from what Kim explained in her own video, and from what we saw on this other lady's post that she's posting back to back on Facebook. We know that the water is not settled yet. There's still things cooking behind the scene. We just have to wait for things to unfold, and then we see how that goes. Kim said, "My GoFundMe is because I have obtained a lawyer, and I intend to follow through with my civil case. If anyone cares to help, great. If not, that's okay too." Kim, I feel like maybe because you're not giving people enough. Remember, for example, when Cora came out and asked for help, she explained, and over time, people saw evidence that she just wasn't joking. She really was going to go to court. So if you have things that can actually show, nobody's saying showing too much or anything, because if you remember, for some months now, you and this other, what's her name now? Uh, hmm, Crystal. I don't know why. When I have to talk about Crystal and and Kim, sometimes the name gets mixed up. You and Chris have been talking about court. Chris have been talking about suing everybody, taking everybody, anybody that this, anybody that that. She's gonna do this, she's gonna do that, and nobody has seen anything online that prove that there is actually a court case between the both of you, or anything, or even if it's not the both of you, any other person that is involved in this JD thing, either you and JD, or you and Longmouth, or you and this river warrior, for example, any one of them at all. If there is enough evidence, I think you will get more support, because people feel like we've just been hearing court. There is no evidence. If there's somewhere you can direct people to go get evidence that they will see and they know that this is legit, then you will get more support. That's what I believe. But y'all see Kim's post. Kim said she already has a lawyer and she's following through with her civil case. So Kim has her GoFundMe on her Facebook page, and you all know her Facebook page, same with the name you see on the screen here. So if you're looking to support Kim with her civil case, go to her Facebook. I think she pinned it, GoFundMe. She pinned it there on the top, and click on it, and you can donate and support her legal fees in her upcoming case. Okay, moving on. I said the woman who works side by side with JD, which is connected, and that's what I'm talking about. Okay, I can't say much for now, unfortunately, due to court coming up at the end of the month. Yeah, we understand that if there is court case coming up, we understand that it's best not to say anything until you're in and out from court. Uh, so you know what you can say and what you cannot say after consulting with your lawyer. Yeah. Okay, so that being said, I think we've touched on everything that concerns this JD's post and this new drama that is unfolding before our eyes, and we will actually, keep our eyes open. I want to say thank you all so much. It's already 2 hours, 37 minutes. I don't want this to get to 3 hours. It's already a very long live stream, but I think it's interesting because we really did touch on a lot. We covered a whole lot on this. So let's see, tomorrow it's another day. We will come in and we are going to discuss. I want to say thank you to everyone. Thank you, my king, my queens. Remember, we keep it 100 here. Positive vibe only, no time for negativity. We say it as it is. If we see it, we're going to say it the way it is. Okay, if you're meeting us for the first time, welcome. This is Entertainment Daily with OK, and I am your host, Octavia Cora, and I will see y'all on the next one. And now, if you've not caught up with the gist we have on trends, go catch us up with trends. Go catch us up on trends with Octavia. Um, Also, because we're covering this, there's just so much to talk about, and what I'm not covering here, I will cover on the other channel. So subscribe, turn on notification. If you've not even liked this live stream, come on, man. That like would actually help. Tell YouTube that something good is going on. That reminds me, before I go, yesterday and today I was saying something. Now that Kim is, yeah, go wash your hand. Now that Kim is here, I say, Kim, your videos, you're not monetizing your videos. I noticed your videos with your live stream we used to do the analysis today. I didn't see any ads on it. Probably you forgot to turn on your monetization. Go back to your live stream and add your monetization, because people would want to hear your own part. JD spoke and you came out and explained, you told your own side of the story, so people will be going back to listen to what you have to say, if you've been sued by JD or not or whatnot. So go back and turn on your monetization. That's one. And then yesterday I noticed your streams, you don't title, you just go live straight. Try to title your live streams so it's easier, because you're, like I said before, you're in this web. Even though you've removed yourself, you're in this web. You will always be in this web. People will always talk about you, so people constantly try to search for your own videos to hear from the horse's mouth, and not just to believe what every other person online is saying. So title your videos, and probably put them in a playlist when you're, so you can differentiate your morning coffee. When you're doing your morning coffee live streams, you have a playlist that says morning coffee, and then you have another playlist that concerns this JD's brouhaha that's going on. So when people get to your page, it's easy to find out what you're addressing. And also, if you can make a thumbnail that you can use, also that's going to help your channel. And that's just an advice from one content creator to another content creator. I remember I mentioned it yesterday, and I said somebody tell Kim to start titling her live streams. um really, because not even one, I watched your live stream all before I scheduled my live stream. And even when I was, reacting to your live stream, not even one ad played, not in the beginning, not at the end, not in the middle, none. On your live, on this particular live stream, this your last live stream, I didn't see any ad on it. So just double check. Okay, that being said, I think done on everything I want to touch down on today. And I will see y'all tomorrow as this whole story keep unfolding. We were thinking we have just KO and the JD for this month, but we see that we have Kim also. And yeah. Mm. That's okay. I have StreamYard. I'm still working on it. Both ways. If you're streaming with StreamYard, or you're streaming directly from the app, you can do your you can still use thumbnail uh and title. Both ways. If you're streaming direct from YouTube app or from StreamYard, or any other streaming this thing app you decide to use, because not only StreamYard uh can stream to YouTube. It's gonna it's gonna work. So thank you all so much, my king and my queens. Time to go. Okay, I gotta go. I'd love to just chill here and just continue gisting, but let's, yeah, we're going to keep our eyes down, and we're going to be covering this whole story as it goes. Okay, so thank you all so very much. And I want to say, may your going out and coming in be protected. May God guide and protect you all. May everything you put your hands to do, may it be successful. Okay. Over here, it's evening. In Europe, I know in the US, y'all are just waking up, starting your day. So as you go to work, as you step out of your house to go wherever, may God guide and protect you, your family members, loved ones, and continue being positive, continue staying on the right path, and success be yours. Success. May all your secret prayers, those prayers that you pray in private, may God grant it. God bless you all, and thank you so very much for joining me today. Bless you all. Much love. Thank you. This is Entertainment Daily. If you love our analysis, subscribe if you're yet to do so. Turn on notification, because we cover a lot of celebrity gist, content creators gossip, and much more. So yeah, if you don't want to miss a thing, that's what you should do. Okay. And if you're only interested in KO and JD's saga, then I have the playlist KO versus JD, and you can easily find the playlist, and then you can watch everything. All the live streams and videos are on that particular playlist. If that's the only type of content you're here for, you can easily find it on that playlist and just bench watch if you miss any of our live stream. Okay, so thank you also very much. God bless you. God bless you. I'm super, super grateful. I don't take your time for granted. Thank you so much for joining me, my kings and my queens. Thank you. And I'll see you all tomorrow on the next one. We don't know what we're going to be covering tomorrow, but there's another. No. We have. I think we're going to be covering the case of Bibi Niger, the Big Brother Nigeria star that's married to a Muzungu or Yimbo. that wants to take her kids. She's crying out. He's already painted her to be a mentally deranged person, and now she's saying she doesn't know why she has a custodian or something, somebody that has to decide so much. The woman is venting. So that's the next topic we're going to discuss, because that's another Cora versus JD we're seeing there. Okay, like the man is doing the most, and this lady said she's been homeless for over a year. The story is juicy, so keep it locked on this channel. More gist are coming out. Seriously, these Muzungus are doing the most, and yeah, keep a date with us. Okay, see you all on the next one. God bless you all. Thank you so very much.